Alright, we have learned about exponents and we have said that exponents are a way to write a very large number into a shorter form, right? So that you can read and comprehend very easily. Standard form of a numbers is a step further in that direction to be able to give us a better power or better tool to be able to write very large numbers in a standard form. And what is that form? The form is in this manner. It is any number when you write in the form of m times 10 to the power p, then this is called standard form of a number. Now there are two parts in this expression. One is m, it is a number between 1 to 10, okay? So keep in mind, we are saying a number between 1 to 10, alright? And 10 to the power p is the exponential part, okay? With the base of 10, and p is of course any number, it could be positive or negative. So this is the exponential part. Now we have been assigned this task that there is a number, mass of the earth. We want to be able to write this number into the standard form, in the form like this, okay? To do so, we have to understand how decimals move, okay? So let us revisit our learning back from our decimal number chapter. I have a number here, 3625, okay? And I'm going to write this number into a number so that it becomes one decimal digit, right? So then if it is one decimal digit, that means I can write this as 362.5. Now it has one decimal digit, but I cannot change this number. I have to multiply with something to get rid of this decimal so that these two numbers become equivalent to each other, right? So I'll multiply with 10. One decimal digit, I multiply with 10. Likewise, if I were to write the same number into two decimal digits, I'll say it is 36.25, but then I will multiply this with 100. Two decimal digits, I have to multiply with 100. Take one more step. If I convert this number into a number with three decimal digits, then I multiply this thing with 1000. The point is, each time you move a decimal digit from where it is to the left, you multiply the number with 10. Okay? This is what you need to remember. So let's go take a look at our problem that has been assigned to us. What I see here is, let me get rid of this kg point here, okay? So what I see here is that my current number has a decimal right here, correct? Any number can be written like this, right? It doesn't change the value of this number. And what are my non-zero digits? These are my four non-zero digits, right? Now, I want to convert this large number into a number such as I can write this as m times 10 to the power p, okay? M is between 1 to 10. If I look at my number here, if I want to convert these four digits into a number between 1 to 10, that means I have to move my decimal right here between 5 and 9, right? You're with me so far, correct? So that means I can write my m, the first part of this standard form, as 5.972, and it comes right from here, right? But I just can't take a decimal and put it here and forget about the rest of the zeros. To be able to do this, I need to move this decimal point, which is currently here, all the way down to this point, meaning you move your decimal from right to left those many places, and those many places are in this green highlighted box, right? So these many places, if you move your decimal point from right to left, you can write your number as a number in the decimal form. But the point is, I have to multiply this with 10 to the power p, where p is the number of places it moves from right to left. So let's count how many places it moves. It moves 24 places, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21 and 24. So it moves 24 places from right to left. That means the power p becomes 24. I am simply using this specific fundamental of movement of decimal digit. Every time a decimal digit moves from right to left, you multiply with 10. And in this case, we moved 24 places, so this has to be multiplied with 10 to the power 24. So this is how you convert any number into the standard form of a number. Okay, let's go through one more example to understand this concept a little better. So the example is, express the following number in the standard form, okay? So the standard form is m times 10 to the power p, okay? M is a number between 1 to 10. So when I look at my number, the given to me is, it is with the current decimal as written like this, correct? And we want this decimal, instead of being here, we want this to be here, right here, where the arrow is. That means my number between 1 to 10 will be 7.6546. So let me write just few decimal places, okay? And then we need to count how many places this decimal moves from where it is currently all the way between 6 and 7. So these many places we move, right? And if we count, there are 14 decimal places it has to move, right? So that means my 10 to the power p will become 10 to the power 14. So this is how you write above number into the standard form. If you would like, you can further simplify this number for the sake of rounding off 7.65 times 10 to the power 14. It won't be wrong, but it depends on what specific problem you're dealing with. Sometimes you may need rounding off, sometimes you may not need, okay? But that is how you convert any number into the standard form of numbers.